People were once complaining that space combat was too fast in Star Citizen, and for good reason because, well, to put it simply, it was. But now people are voicing concern that space combat in Starfield may be too slow. This concern arose after hearing Todd Howard say this.
So there is some dogfighting. I have quotes up. We keep the pace fairly slow. One of the games that I love that we sort of look at for pace is Mech Warrior, believe it or not.
Nice. Call back there.
Like that's probably a little bit slower, but in terms of systems and power and being able to line things up. Now it's a little bit faster than that, but you know what I mean, as opposed to a twitchy dogfighter.
But in Starfield, your character, I assume, is an explorer, not a combat pilot. According to the videos we've seen so far, the ships will be fairly large, so while space combat may be necessary to defend you and your crew, I don't think it will be something that you will necessarily want to engage in because I think it will be presented in the game as a risky endeavor. But because Bethesda games have always allowed players to save anytime, anywhere, I'm sure many players will test their fate anyway. Maneuvering is always slow in large ships, and judging by the videos we've seen so far, the ships in Starfield seem large enough to comfortably house a substantial number of crew members. That's not the type of ship you expect to maneuver quickly, and I think space combat is just there to break the monotony of space and express the dangers of space exploration. If you're a big fan of space movies and television shows, you probably can't count the number of times you've seen a demonstration of a large ship moving slowly, even while in combat. From what I can see in Starfield, your ship won't be as large as a mothership, but it won't be as small as a fighter ship either. The fact that we'll probably get attacked by pirates while flying a ship that really wasn't designed for combat could be related to another comment made by Todd Howard relating to the dangers of spaceflight in the game. For the most part, I think whatever type of ship you build, the main purpose will be for space exploration, and if you get into a space combat situation, I think that the things you'll be doing will be more about survival. The way that you'll do this is by deciding how you will make use of your ship's energy. If you have a large ship carrying a large crew, you may want to spend most of your ship's energy trying to get away from your aggressors, while at the same time applying enough energy to your ship's weapons to let your aggressors know that attacking you won't exactly make for an easy payday. If you decide to go it alone with no crew, then of course you won't need such a large ship. Now while this may translate into you being able to get a smaller, faster ship, we won't know factually until aggressive marketing begins for the game. According to Todd Howard, space combat in Starfield has its complexities and involves more than simply flying around, regardless of what sort of ship you have. Todd compared space combat in Starfield to space combat in the popular space combat sim FTL. In FTL, deciding when to launch your ship's missiles and whether to bank left or bank right aren't the only decisions that have to be made in a space combat situation. After watching that, you may be panicking thinking that Starfield space combat will be too hard. But remember, the devs originally planned to make fuel management a part of the game, but decided it made gameplay a frustrating experience. Obviously, fun is an important component of Starfield, and it won't be a space simulator like FTL, but will simply share a few similarities. Todd and other devs have stated numerous times how they've taken many things out of the game because they determined that it made the game frustrating rather than fun. So I don't think we really need to worry about anything when it comes to that. But hey guys, the important thing is what do you think? Chime in the comment section and give me your thoughts, and throw me a like on the video, and if you get some time, share it as well. But hey guys, until next time, stay safe.